While most of this technology seems readily available, I'll discuss why live musical interaction isn't currently possible and what the future will hold for my proposal. JamNow is a social networking site that's very similar to my interactive online practice spot. The site is currently under beta testing and is in its primitive stage of development. There's no MIDI converter device for your instrument, and they request users to use a microphone input to play your music online. The site is available for the world to use, but is recommended for the users to be accessed online from the US East Coast for optimal results due to net delay and data transfer issues. Unfortunately, JamNow and my concept line a fundamental flaw of net delay. For example, when playing a video game online, the game has code to find users in a close proximity to a central server that is running the program. This allows users to have optimum gameplay with less net lag so the game can run seamlessly in the background. For instance, in an online first-person shooter, if you kill a person from a console, the person who died will realize their death a fraction of a second later after the kill. To the players, this lag is unnoticeable because the game makes up for it on each end of their console. Unfortunately, this technology won't work for simultaneous music playing. When playing music, musicians rely heavily on timing and rhythm. If one person's off by a fraction of a beat, this can throw the song way off and disfigure the melody intended. So if the program is made to sync up all the net delay from each user to create one unitary output back, the musician will still receive net lag, and the melody will have a small delay from what has been played. So how will this change society? Currently, the music industry is rapidly turning towards an internet society. With many of online radio stations, iTunes, and vast indie online labels, corporate media giants are slowly seeing the decline of their corporate empires. My networking site will allow the musicians to free themselves from the typical record label endeavor. Each band or user has the permission to publish their own music, display their own talents, and even lend out recorded riffs to other online users. People will seek the musician rather than the band. Users on my networking site will start being accustomed to the username rather than the band name. These musicians will have the ability to play with the musicians in the world. By listening to the recordings and musical styles, other users will get a sense of their talent and would request them for their own online bands. Everybody online will be playing with more musicians at everyone's convenience. There will be new genres. A band will not be limited to what people do together in a garage. Meeting members will be simpler, getting out music will be easier, and ultimately each member can be located from all parts of the world. With so much diversity, the typical genres that we all used to know will be infused with worldly talent. There will be multitudes of genre fusion, such as classical pop ska, Christian rap funk, and Latin pan flute ensembles. There will be online concerts. Each band or user will have audio and video editing software they can incorporate live webcam music feeds of each member or create virtual music environments for the audience to view. Currently, bands have some of their shows streamed online for the viewers at home. My site will allow those members to be at home to produce concerts for viewers at home or bars and venues with live media hotspots. With this in mind, bars, clubs, and venues can all participate in owning a live feed media system that will showcase live entertainment from the users conducting virtual jam sessions at home. The term live band is not limited by the viewing public anymore. It can now be accessed for the whole world to watch online. So there you have it. This is my proposal for the ultimate musician social networking site. With this technology in place, it will make it easier for musicians to meet and form bands. Band members will not be limited by distance, and creating music will be easier than it's ever been before. Of course, with the current internet's infrastructure, my concept can only be feasible with faster data transfer and heavily reduced net delay and latency bandwidth. But granted, as our society becomes ever so grown with technology, I propose that my prototype will be available within the next 5 years, and synchronous data streams will be accessible within my software. Thank you very much.